I wrote this one about like 2 or 3 weeks ago, which is why I haven't memorized it yet.
But still good. Still good.
Thanks. What grace it is to know that I would always be here to love you. Unconditional. All the reasons why I choose to keep you here in exchange for my suffering. So I can feel strong in the broken paces of misery. Attached to my endurance for having already gone through the lesson. But I feel strong here. Because I watch you rip me open over and over again. And I watch myself heal the same wounds like a guru of torment. No new experiences, just reminders of how unconditional my love is. I fell in love with how I'm able to love in your broken essentiality. But it's time to let go. Because my benefits of unconditional gratify your ego, and I gain nothing but a call home just to make sure I haven't gone too far. When the world seems cold, and you're not sure of yourself anymore, I am here, in the corners of my life, carrying a torch for the man I loved unconditional, reflecting like a badge of honor for the strength of having loved even when it was impossible. Only every man I met heard the story, but I, unable to transition the lessons of selfless love into new experiences, locking me down with repeating the same mistakes over and over again, like reading the same book because I liked how it made me feel, yet no growth, just nostalgia of what I used to feel. Replays on display, nights of intense passion, led by intense regret, leading me in a wild goose chase till I crashed back into you, taking late trips across boroughs just to lay right next to you. Like the phantom of dedication, Harlequin in your emanation. Pheromone strong enough to keep me drowned in anticipation, in love with the woman I was when I was with you, strength in the broken that I triumphed on. So yet I found myself lost in love that once was, and all its fractures in the lies of residual compassion. Keeping me hostage for loving you monogamously, then like a wounded animal I head back to shelter, locked away, trying to resuscitate the things you killed within me. Then I hear you call my name, and there I go playing doctor. I was only valuable in your darkest times, while my life had just been passing me by. I became medicine to your brokenness, meanwhile self-medicating in order to not wake up from my hallucinations, while I bent over backwards to crutch you out of circumstances you found awkward, ignoring the screams of my soul falling apart again, loving to the extent of giving myself up, betraying my own temple of godliness, all because I was made perfect in hell, having only seen the soul of everlastingness. I looked at you like God asked me to. So to me you were perfect, you and all your brokenness. You are not the bad guy, ironically I, the bad gal. For I allowed myself to stand there feeling strong in the midst of glaciers tearing at my heart, all because I fell in love with the idea that light is more valuable in the dark. Having been broken so long, I only knew to live in pain. It was a battle I won over and over again. I came in, I came out like a terrible game of double dutch. So adequate, I no longer held my breath. Because in the darkness is when I felt most important. By falling in love with people I wanted to heal, because I understood their pain and I overcame their hell. Yet every time I came back up, I was alone again. It was like signing away my life to a place where all that existed was hopelessness. Here I was playing healer, not knowing that the devil was plotting on my weaknesses. I was oppressed in my feelings of indictment, but it was time to stop because the scars on me began to rot. It was the old same tune, a tune that drove me nuts. So when you call, your search will be improbable. For the name you call, I will not answer. I go by the call of my Father. To find me, you must seek him. I'm no longer playing doctor.